Go. Action.
Hi, I'm Johnny West. I just
Johnny
got out of
West?
jail today. Yeah. First
Let's
day
walk,
out
buddy.
After 6 months.
What's that?
First day out after 6 months in.
In jail?
Yeah, in jail.
Yeah.
Only remand.
What did you think of that guy back there that we both
Okay.
noticed doing the sports in the streets?
Well, if I go work out, I'd rather do it in a real gym.
I know, at a bus stop.
Nowadays.
Well, at least I got to talk to you. I was trying to build up the nerve to get your attention. I noticed some of your tattoos when you took off your shirt at the
My friend
light.
gave me this for Christmas last year.
Uh-huh.
Right? I got this in Stony Mountain Penitentiary. Right? That's my FPS from the pen. I got that from my mom and my grandma when they died.
How old are you, Johnny West?
35.
And how many times have you been to jail?
About 32 times, but I've done 14 years roughly all together.
How many?
14 and a half, 14, yeah.
And what are these charges, or what are you doing
I got,
time for?
14 armed robberies, possession of combat shotgun for dangerous purpose. It's basically just a weapon for a dangerous purpose.
Right.
And armed robbery, I got a bunch of them dropped down because they can prove the weapon at the scene of the crime, and they can prove that I had a weapon at the crime that was getting done. So they had to drop a bunch of charges, and I ended up getting my pen bit was 4 years, 8 months, 21 days. I ended up bumping that up to 6.5 years due to the fact of okay, so grown men who touch kids is a no-no. Now,
In jail?
In general.
No, of course.
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
because you were talking about jail that you were referring to that. Yeah.
Shit. And nobody
Yeah.
should ever do something like that. You know?
No, of course not.
We should always look after kids, like protect them.
I'm a
you
true
know?
crime buff.
Yeah.
I love listening to true crime, and I'm all about capital punishment, and
So
especially against
what happened
offenders of children.
when I was in the pen, what happened was
Let's go over there in the corner. It might be a little quieter.
I ended up bumping into a sex offender, okay? And this sex offender, in jail, you're doesn't matter what penitentiary you go to, they're integrated because they're so heavily in the system, and good because they're getting dealt with and they're getting arrested and they're getting time for this shit. It's a little penalty.
Just gonna pan your body too while you're talking. What did you say? You have a what body?
A jail-built body.
A jail-built body. That's what you said, right? So what does that mean? Lean and mean?
No, it means I actually took the time out and did something with my time rather than sit there and do nothing.
Did you have the option of getting educated in jail?
Yeah, I got my grade 12 in there.
How about anything further than that?
No, I never got anything after that.
What's all this jazz here? Yeah.
Oh, this is all my stuff from jail. A bunch of letters to my ex.
So you just got released out of jail?
Yeah, just got out today.
Damn.
Yeah, just got out today.
So where are you gonna live? Or do they set that up for you? Or
I'm currently
let's go to the park. Let's go in the park. Oh, you're going that way? Okay, sure. Okay, no problem.
Currently I want to contact my brother, and hopefully he can help me out.
Right.
Realistically, it's like me by myself out here, you know. I have a hard time asking for help. I don't know. I'm always that guy.
Yeah,
who's
I'm
able
kind of
to
the
help
same.
others, you know, even if I'm on the street, it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
I got enough. Like I've lived a good life, and honestly, like I couldn't ask for anything because everything I've gotten everything.
Where are you
I've
from
wanted.
originally?
Pembroke, Calgary,
Oh, you're from
Forest
here.
Lawn,
Yeah.
Pembroke, Southeast.
So all this time you've done in these penitentiaries have been in Alberta?
No, Stony Mountain Penitentiary is in Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to. I did
A lot of natives in there, I heard.
yeah, and being the smallest white boy in the
Yeah, I
place,
had a
it
friend
doesn't-
in jail there,
Yeah.
and a woman. She was a woman, and a lot of native women, and just it's all natives in jail. Yeah,
Yeah.
sad, but anyway.
It's sad, but it helps. I find it to be a good and a bad tool because it gives them time to rethink of what they've done,
Yeah,
but it also gives them time to justify in their own head what's going on and rectify what's going to go on in the future for them. They're going to take the time that they do have when they're there and actually do something with it. Those who sit around and don't do nothing, just like get tattoos and like get down with the gangs and stuff like that, is
are you gang affiliated? Must be. With all the Let me ask you this: like, what were you holding up? Like, what were you?
What was I holding up?
Is that the term? I don't know the lingo. When you say armed robbery, what were you trying to rob?
I did
Banks?
14 armed robberies. No,
Please
not
say
banks.
they're
I
banks.
literally, okay, you remember Max stores?
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally have robbed every single one, Calgary.
You robbed Max stores? You ever kill anybody? No, because then you wouldn't be out of. Crazy.
Where's that?
Well, I don't know. You know, these things happen. When you say Max, there was a situation in Bridgeland, right, where they killed the clerks. These things happen. You're armed, right? People get edgy. People get, you know, it might have come out wrong. You know, I just smoked a spliff, and I'm kind of excited talking to you. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit scared talking to you, too.
Oh,
You know, like, I mean...
The time I did educate me properly, made me basically like a kid, you know?
Yeah. Well, you seem really nice helping that old guy, and I thought, you know, I should chat this guy up, and I did.
What you do as a grown man, you know?
Yeah.
It's the Calgarian, it's the man thing to do, you know? Like, I don't know, there's not a lot of people out here doing stuff like that, you know? You see people just like sloughing people off and like walking past them or walking around people. Like, I don't know, take the time out, take 5 seconds, say hi to someone. Calgarians are Calgarians. Every Calgarian's a happy-go-lucky type of person. They're, I don't know, in my opinion, real people.
So now you're gonna live clean, right? No more. You're gonna look for work.
That'd be a lie.
I mean, you're gonna work
That'd be a lie, right? And after my mom died, I made a promise to her on her deathbed was I'm never gonna lie again. So that'd be a lie if I told you I wouldn't be doing drugs ever again.
No, I didn't mean drugs, but I kind of meant like you know, the armed robbery part of it.
Oh yeah,
the gangster-related stuff of it. You learn your lesson.
Yeah.
The hard way.
I don't. I was in a different point in my life at that point in my life, you know, and I learned.
Put your arms up in there. Let me pan your front jail. What did you call it again?
Jail-built body.
Jail-built body.
Yeah.
All right, let me try this out. Huh?
It's good, right?
Very cool.
For jail, anyway, you know.
For jail. Yeah, Canadian jail.
Yeah.
I guess the jails must be a little bit milder than in the States, eh? Like even these penitentiaries and stuff.
It's still jail, right? Like,
of course, yeah.
If you go there with an open mind about you, there's a good chance you'll get into it with somebody, you know?
Any notorious people where you stayed? Did you meet any notorious criminals? Like the older guys that are locked up forever?
My friend, my actual brother, I've known since we were like 14. We grew up like on the street together. I just got to see him. He just caught life. First degree.
Damn.
It's okay. He's come to terms with it. And
I meant like notorious, and that's, you know, sometimes you can, you know, murder makes you famous. I meant more notorious like that, not just someone that you know, but like old timers, you know, doing time for.
They helped educate me. They helped me out. You know, they helped me with like becoming more humble and learning my manners and my chores and cleaning up after myself and like
give you a routine.
Yeah, but they helped me keep on with it, you know. And whenever they seen me lagging back, they would step in and be like, "Hey," and like real grown men, real men, and like I don't know, I know a lot of people who think they're hard or think they're tough, like get that thought out of their head. Like honestly, I know tough men. Like I know tough men, smaller than me, and you know, like I ain't no tough man at all. I can say that straight up, 100%.
I'd like to start writing to convicts.
That's actually a nice thing to do. Honestly,
really?
There's a lot of convicts that are like.
But I want to write to notorious convicts.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Can you give me some suggestions on that when I turn this camera
people,
off?
Right?
They are forgotten people.
And it's sad to see that. It's basically they just like pile them up and then throw in the key. Just because their parole date comes up after 25 years doesn't mean that they'll get out, right? They have to prove.
Some of them are really vicious, man. There's no joke, man. Like, they can't be ever out in public again, you know. I'm talking about the Paul Bernardos and the DeGrod kid who,
Oh, no, not
you
about
know,
stuff like
sliced
that.
up his 5 friends
Not
and...
about stuff like that.
Well, it's
no?
all major crime cases of Calgary.
Hey, puppy.
We don't have to look to the States for major stories. We got some shit going down in Canada, too, all over. But I thank you. I see you looking around. You got to go. I got to go. Very nice meeting you. Let's shake hands.
Wrong hand.
I know. Sorry. Just because I got the phone. I wish all the best for you.
Thank you
know.
very much.
And
I don't pay it forward. And when you ever see somebody down and out,
I do.
Don't give them money.
No, I don't. And you know what?
'Cause
You know how you get trolls in your comment section, and I'm filming homeless people, and they're like, "Oh, you should give them money and stuff like that." But you know, I don't film the
You
stuff
know
I
where the
do,
money's
but I
going.
do. I wouldn't give a street person money, but I do other things that cost money. You know, like food, beverage that costs money, right? But I don't film it when I'm doing that. That's not right, right?
Exactly,
You know, like. I mean, unless I'm crowdsourcing or asking for money, why would I even film anything like that, you know? But anyway, again, God bless you. Take care of yourself. If you ever see me around, say hi. No problem at all, okay? Nice talking to you, sir. Bye-bye.